Hi, good evening from North Miami. I'm here to talk about a couple of verses that Jesus Christ spoken, and I I think there's many interpretation out there, but I just like to tell you what my meaning of the interpretation according to my universe, the spiritual team that I'm with, and this is what they tell me. Okay, the first thing Jesus said, not the first thing, I mean, one, there's a two things I want to discuss today. The first one is do unto others what you have others do unto you. And that to me is pretty straightforward. Like, okay, when you do something to someone, you may want to stop and ask yourself, if something like this happened to me, is this okay? And if it's not okay, are you gonna continue to do it? Or are you gonna stop? According to Jesus Christ, your actions should be based on do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Meaning that if you say no, I don't think I can handle this, then maybe you shouldn't do it because there's a consequences of our action. Action has consequences for sure. And secondly, the meek shall inherit the earth. Now I look it up. Many interpretation, but it's not really to my liking. Because how could it be the meek shall inherit the earth? We know it's not true. This is the meek meaning that people like passive, no violence, people like simple shall inherit meaning will be in charge of the earth. That I feel. But the interpretation says something like they may have some kind of reward, and I don't believe that is the right interpretation. And it's more than that. It's like I shall inherit the earth, meaning they completely take over. That's what I mean, completely take over. So, but we know when we go to any society, we see that the money rules the land. Who has the bag wins kind of thing. Like many people are just like satisfied with the loneliness life, no love life, just to be with somebody for the money's sake. Like many I just can see one story that come to my newsfeed. It's about the woman trying to get a man using witchcraft to get him fall in love with her. And when he woke up, he just completely cold to her. But he already signed a piece of contract while he's under influence of this witchcraft. He signed something that deliver his soul to the devil. Although she has him, but she doesn't, because every single day she is reminded of that she is not the chosen one. He loves somebody else. He doesn't love her. He should only be with her for money or for sex. I mean, uh, and she's with him for the money. So you know that the meek shall inherit the earth, kind of far fetched, right? So what exactly Jesus Christ means? And I don't know. You asked that kind of question, right? But I sort of like I was spoken to and were told the meaning of that, what he meant. So here I am telling you. It doesn't sound right. I mean, it's not going to be something you like to hear. I can tell you right now. Because it requires some work on your part. When you do something to somebody and you say, no, I don't think I can handle it if that happened to me. For an example, like when, I don't know why people just really hate me, like somebody get out there just try to get me, they send witchcraft my way. And I can go online and I found somebody just say, well, there's no witchcraft. Yeah, right. I can feel like, no, we will say those things that irresponsible, or at the very minimum, not trying to ask the universe, is it true? If witchcraft is no longer do anything to anyone, how come there's so many covens and witches and warlocks every single place? If you talk to this guy, he is used to be satanic cult, and he said that in every Halloween, he just like came out to different cities and town trying to discover his life. Because that's something that allowed them to go up in rank. The more life they destroy, the more higher rank they become. And and somehow Jesus Christ came to save him at the end. and he told all kind of stuff about Halloween. You know, that's Halloween is one holiday I do not want to participate, but it's something you're gonna have to do research on. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything about that here, but the meek shall inherit the earth. That condition will come true. When this condition comes true, when you do unto others what you have others do unto you, and you violate that. You violate that, and you've been doing that forever, you know, because there's no, how to say, the karma will come another life. Okay, karma come another life. So right now, I live in this life, I don't care, right? I'm just gonna harm somebody. I'm just gonna make sure they depressed. I'm gonna make sure that they lacking material worth. I'm just gonna step over them, abuse them, because karma come next life. I don't know. I don't remember nothing. So why would I be worried about what my action of today, right? So, but because we have a new management now, new universe now, that will be take into consideration what you do. They are watching what you do, and accordingly give you reward or take it away from you. If there's no check and balances, of course you do whatever the hell you want, right? But there is a group of beings in our world right now that take into consideration check and balances. If you do unto others what you don't want it to be done to you, the minute that you've done it, it comes back to you. Like a cash karma kind of thing. This is not like tarot card karma or next life karma. No, this is like a cash karma, means it's now. And therefore, the meek shall inherit the earth means that the righteous people, the truly, the one that doesn't harm anybody, the one that thinks about what they are doing, the one that think twice about do unto others what I don't have that done to me. Those are the ones that will inherit the earth, because the other one, will be suffering karma. So let's say you want somebody not to speak out because you just don't like the way they talk. So you be the one who be shut up. If you want somebody to be in the dark and depressed, you shall be the one that's in the dark and depressed. And therefore, the meek, the one that cares about the other, shall inherit the earth. Now the time has come for that to be true. Because I don't know, before now, I don't see how that can be the case, right? So the universe want me to say that, like some kind of like a statement to say that now we are taking into consideration when you do to others what you don't want it to be done to you, you shall get it. Just like you do to yourself. Kind of whatever that you dish out, you get it back. So the earth would be a righteous place, truly, would be a nice place to be. Anyway, 8 minutes and 22 seconds. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have the rest of the evening nicely. Nicely. I hope you have the rest of the evening very cozy in your own home, be together with your loved one, and think about what I just said. And ask yourself that question when you're doing something that you feel in your conscience that is not right, and not to do it. All right? Talk to you soon. Have a great evening.